So, how long to Sapporo?
From here, it'll take approximately 12 hours under normal driving conditions, as well as a trip by ferry.
No way! I thought we were closer than that.
Guess we'll have to stop and snooze another night before we get there.
Even after landing in Hokkaido, we still have a long drive ahead of us. Will you be alright, Mako-chan?
Don't worry, I'll be able to power the whole way through.
You rock, Makoto! I like that energy!
I have to admit, I'm kind of exhausted. All this time on the road is starting to get to me. This is the longest I've ever driven, so any amount of rest would help.
That's true. We were in the camper all day. We definitely owe you a break.
Sorry for asking too much of you, Mako-chan. I wish I could drive in your stead.
Don't you worry about me. Driving's a responsibility I enjoy. Plus, it's nice listening to everyone chatter away in the back. Keeps me alert and motivated.
And we will find a way to repay your devotion.
Ryuji, massage her shoulders at once and procure the finest self-serve money can buy.
On it! Wait, why does it have to be me?
I'll massage you too before bed. I know this technique that works wonders on sore muscles. Us models use it all the time.
That'd be great. I could use a good massage.
Makoto, I need to apologize.
What? Why?
Because I can't help you. Even though I know how effective physical stimulation is at treating fatigue. But I'm all digital, and therefore incapable of massaging. An AI that can't provide assistance cannot be humanity's companion. I'm as worthless as a book.
Sophia? Are you going through mood swings or something?
Yeah, no need to be so hard on yourself. You've been a great deal of help so far. We owe you a lot, Sophia.
You mean it? That makes me happy. And I do want to try this soft serve you speak of.
Her mood swung right back to normal.
Makoto, you look spent. I say we call it a day the moment we reach Hokkaido.
In that case, we should treat ourselves to some local cuisine for dinner.
Oh, I've always wanted to try wasabi soda.
No thanks.
Hang in there, Makoto. Sapporo's just a stone's throw away.
I hear you. Hokkaido sure is vast, isn't it?
Vast enough to call it huge, Kaido, by my reckoning.
It's supposed to be a lot cooler up here, so hopefully that means no more stuffy, sleepless nights.
You said it. There's nothing more hellish than sleeping in a hot, sweaty tent crammed with dudes.
Hellish indeed. We're so overheated we nearly stripped naked by morning time. I found it obscenely refreshing.
Just make sure you keep the nudity inside the tent, please.
Hello, Sapporo!
So this is Sapporo Central City, a bustling outpost of civilization, cradled by the untamed wilderness.
Hey, you think they're still doing the snow festival?
Are you seriously that dumb?
Well, it certainly is cooler here than Tokyo. It should be a nice change of pace.
I know we just got here, but I want to check whether there's a jail nearby. Sophia?
I do smell a jail. An intense one.
Just like Gramps said.
That means whoever Zenkichi's looking into is the monarch of Sapporo.
Then may I suggest we comb the area for intel?
Before that, I think we should hit the bath. Seriously, I've been feeling all gross since yesterday.
Agreed. It would be nice to freshen up a little first. Then let me help. I've already located a bathing facility only 500 meters from here.
Wow, Sophia, you work quick.
Guess it's bath time for you guys then. In the meantime, I'll be on the prowl for that intel.
Don't worry, Mona-chan. I'll rinse you down as soon as we're done.
What? No, I can clean myself just fine.
It's just as the data says. Cats hate getting wet.
Don't lump me in with those other furballs. I demand you give your data a full rewrite.
I'd like to try a bath. Would someone mind bringing this phone in?
Wouldn't the hot water, like, wreck it? Along with you inside?
I'm sure we can work out the details. Now, Sophia, will you guide us there?
Mommy, do you think Kaho-chan will like these?
I do. She'll say, "Thank you for the pretty flowers."
If only heaven wasn't so far away, then maybe I could see her.
Did something happen over there?
They're leaving flowers. Maybe somebody passed away.
Now that you mention it, I do recall there was an accident on the news. Something about a snow sculpture collapsing in Odori Park. It ended up taking a young girl's life. Maybe that was where it happened.
I can only imagine the sorrow her family must be suffering.
Yeah. What's wrong? Are we not taking a bath anymore?
Now this is paradise.
I'll say, the heat has crept into my bones. I've learned a valuable lesson on this journey. Sometimes you simply need to enjoy being naked.
And that means what exactly? Anyways, it's nice having a bath like this all to ourselves. Can't get that at home.
What's more, we're in the middle of a long journey. We must take proper measures to recover our strength and stamina.
Whoa, An! Are those CGI? What cheat codes did you use to get those? Dieting life hacks? You're so skinny, yet...
Could you stop drawing attention to me? Go bother Haru instead. Hers are no different.
Stop it! Haru, not bad. These could knock someone flat.
Could you please keep it down? Remember, it's not only us in here.
Yeah, they do. And for sure that's got nothing to do with what we just heard. Man, this water feels great. Morgana really should have been here.
Sophia might like it as well, though being incorporeal may pose a challenge.
She really is a mystery, ain't she? What are your thoughts on her? That much is obvious, but didn't she say something about wanting to understand people's hearts?
Ah, the heart of mankind. Try as I may, I have yet to depict its full essence in my paintings. It hides both darkness and light, mingling beauty and atrocity in its depths. Try as you may to unravel it, its enigma grows deeper still.
Not sure I can comment on that. But I do know Sophia gets along with all of us. Gets me thinking she might not need to worry about all that heart stuff.
That is indeed a logical conclusion, particularly for a sentient program. Understanding the heart would certainly prove helpful.
Yeah, what you said. She seems pretty dead set on it, too.
If that's what Sophia has decided, we should lend her our full support. She is our precious ally, after all.
True enough. She could use all the help she can get. Damn, Heat's starting to get to me. Want to ditch the bath and grab some milk coffee? Whoa, that sounds good too. Now I can't make up my mind.
I protest. We are in Hokkaido, as you may recall. It would be a sin to forego its fresh dairy offerings for some artificial substitute. To appreciate it properly, we must partake right as it's squeezed from the udder, the way farmers have done for millennia.
Yeah. Knock yourself out, man. All right. Body and mind refreshed.
That bath was just what we needed. Thanks for suggesting this place, Sophia. No prob. Glad I could be of service.
I noticed you guys were pretty quiet.
Oh, well, you know.
Huh?
You have a phone call from Zenkichi.
Greetings. You are now speaking to the long arm of a bull. So, you guys in Sapporo yet? Zenkichi Hasegawa? Come on, you know it's me. Anyway, I wanted to set up a meeting. How about I swing by the RV in the evening?
Zenkichi's gonna meet us? Then let's go be ready for it.
Now that we're all together, let's talk about the monarch of Sapporo. Our suspect's name is Mariko Hyodo. Oh, and wait for it. She's the mayor of Sapporo Central.
Our target's a mayor?
No way! Wouldn't that make her the most influential person in Sapporo?
How could someone like that be a monarch? This is true. Such things have happened before.
How'd you find out she's the one?
Because everybody's suddenly in love with her. Mayor Hyodo's approval rating now sits at a lofty 88%. She gained 50 points in the last 2 months alone.
Did you say 50?
So she got crazy popular out of nowhere?
It's more than just crazy. It's unheard of.
There's more. Last month, 3 city councilmen who opposed her bill admitted to corruption and resigned. Any remaining councilmen who opposed her suddenly became her most fervent advocates. Not to mention the elections coming up. It's all too convenient. Rumor has it Hyodo wants to expand her political influence to the national level. PubSec's been investigating that. But, alas, we haven't run across any solid leads just yet. So, what do you make of all this? Bingo. And that's where you come in.
It is suspicious, I will admit.
But we'd need a keyword to confirm whether she's a monarch or not.
That won't be a problem. She's already referenced Emma several times in her speeches, meaning there's a good chance she's been announcing her keyword in public.
So you're saying we can find out her keyword if we go see her speak?
Very likely, yes. In fact, Hyodo's going to be in Suzushino on the 10th making a speech. Since it's close to the election, the crowds may well be in the thousands.
That's a grip.
If she is indeed changing people's hearts, then perhaps this is no surprise.
Is something wrong, Haru?
No, it's just... It's hard to explain. Mariko Hyodo. The name seems familiar somehow.
I mean, she is the mayor of town. Maybe you've heard her name on TV.
Possibly. Sorry, let's put that aside for now.
Whatever you do, don't try and contact her directly. I'm saying this to keep you safe. It'll be a downright pain in the ass if she finds out we're onto her. I suggest you enjoy your leisure time until the day of the speech.
Hey, should we tell him what happened with Ichinose-san? She's an important part of our investigation now. All right.
You two have something you want to share? You made a deal with the inventor of Emma? Wait, Hold on. That's Kuon Ichinose, you said? Where have I heard that before? Right, she was on my report. Ichinose is the one who wrote Emma from scratch.
Were you looking into her?
I was looking into Medice, actually. Wasn't long before her name popped up. The famous inventor who sold off Emma to Medice. Tell me, how'd you get cozy with someone like that?
Oh, well, I guess it just sorta happened.
What matters is her familiarity with Emma. If anyone abuses it, she could help us find out who and why.
Only Ichinose knows Emma's ins and outs, no matter what version it is.
Makes sense. The report didn't make her out to be somebody dangerous. And while she does sound like a valuable source of info, I really want you guys to be more careful about this operation. I'm trusting you guys a lot by sharing all this classified intel. So I'd prefer you don't go creating liabilities like this behind my back.
Understood. We'll take your advice to heart.
Good. And besides, shouldn't I be your go-to guy for help? Seeing you guys run off making confidants left and right makes me feel like a lonely old man.
Are you trying to gain our trust or get attention?
Hate to say it, Gramps, but we do shit on our own because your help only gets us so far.
What? It's not my fault I'm not an expert on all this cognitive mumbo-jumbo. And would it kill you to ditch the Gramps? I'm as fly as any one of you kids. At least say something. I don't need your pity.
You're the one bringing it up.
Never mind that. Point is, there's a speech on the 10th, and I'm counting on you to be there.
I wish there was something we could do until then. I'm not a fan of waiting.
What else can we do but be prepared and keep ourselves in top condition?
It's like Zenkichi said earlier. Let's enjoy our leisure time and make the most of our trip.
Hey, since we're in Hokkaido, we should shout out on seafood.
I hear Hokkaido's soup curry is also not to be missed.
I'd like to visit the former government office. Their flowers are supposed to be breathtaking. Okay, then I'll set a route that takes us to each of those destinations.
Thanks, Sophia. The directions are all yours tomorrow. Check it out. It's actually pretty hip for such an old place.
It was once the main office for the Hokkaido government. Now it remains a symbol of the island and an important cultural property.
Simply marvelous. There's a stillness and symmetry here that ignites my artist's soul.
And the garden is so lovely. How many kinds of flowers do you think there are? What's going on over there?
This flower is completely wilted. How could you overlook this?
Ma'am, I'm so sorry. It's just this summer's been much hotter than last year.
Spare me your excuses. This flower bed is one of the city's main points of attraction. Have you forgotten you work for the most powerful woman in Sapporo Central? Perhaps you won't much longer.
Please, no! I'll do anything to fix this.
You can keep your eyes glued to these flowers around the clock for all I care. Just do not let this happen again.
Then that's what I'll do, Mayor.
Jeez, that's one scary lady.
Oh, hold on. Did he just call her mayor?
Oh, are you all here for sightseeing? I'm sorry you had to witness such unprofessional behavior from our staff during your visit.
Oh, no.
Could it be? You're Haru-chan.
Huh?
Of course you wouldn't recognize me. You were tiny the last time I saw you. It's me, Mariko Hyodo. Your father, President Okumura, was a very good friend of mine.
Hyodo? She's the mayor?
Okay, guys, don't panic.
be... your Mari-san?
Yes, yes! Oh, that lifts my heart. It's been ever so long.
Haru, do you know this lady?
Yes, of course I do. She used to come visit me back when I was little. Mari-san was one of my father's clients. They used to go golfing all the time. And she'd always keep me company whenever I was bored or lonely.
Some freaking coincidence.
Ooh, you got that right.
Haru-chan, I'm so sorry about what happened to your father.
Oh, no. Thank you for your concern.
Well, if there's anything that's been troubling you, you know that I'm here for you with open arms.
I appreciate you saying that, but I'm okay. I have good people managing my company, and I'm working hard to finish my degree. And while I'm grateful to be surrounded by such wonderful people, I still have to walk on my own 2 feet.
Haru-chan, my, how you've grown.
Mari-san, I'm not a little kid anymore.
Oh, please forgive me. It seems my emotions got the better of me. Now then, are you here visiting with your friends? I hope you're all enjoying Sapporo to the fullest. Rest assured, my staff is working hard to make Sapporo a beautiful and worthwhile destination for all. Don't just stare at the ground. Replace these hideous flowers at once.
I'm on it!
Goodness. The moment I turn away, they all start slacking off. I'm sorry you had to see it. Now, as much as I'd like to keep chatting, there are preparations to be done. This election has kept me busy night and day, but do let me know if there's any way I can help you.
Sorry to be so blunt, but she seems really two-faced.
Mari-san, you used to be so kind to everyone.
You think maybe she's not the monarch we're after?
I don't know. We just saw her go apeshit on that guy. Normal people don't get pissed over plants.
Are you okay, Haru?
Yes, I'm fine. Just a little surprised is all. Oh, and sorry I didn't get her keyword. I was preoccupied.
Yeah, it's like we discussed. We'll hear it when she makes her speech.
Makoto's right. Our chance will come. For today, let's go around asking for rumors on Hyodo and make that our objective.
Yes, I'd like to find out what changed her.
I've been waiting for you. It seems that you and your friends are becoming much stronger. However, the shadow of calamity creeps ever closer to your path. Please bear this in mind. I'm sorry, but I know not its true nature. As for the topic at hand, I summoned you here to notify you about your power of the wild card. The number of personas you can maintain has increased due to your growth. Your potential to wield multiple personas comes with endless possibilities. Hone this power alongside the companions with whom you've formed unbreakable bonds, and prepare for the coming calamity. Whatever else you may need, I'm here for you.
I'm sure you are all aware of the prior corruption that plagued our city council. Make no mistake, no one is more ashamed than I. As such, the ethics bill I propose will leave no more room for corruption to rear its ugly head. With your support, I will make the city of Sapporo a beautiful, stainless paradise, like fresh snow on a midwinter's day. Together, let us turn our home into a beacon of light to the world, where both citizens and government leaders radiate truth,
Kyoto!
Mayor, that was incredible!
Holy shit! It's like we stepped into a cult.
Popularity is unbelievable. Do you think everyone here had their hearts changed?
Crowds have a tendency to attract people. I imagine some of them came of their own volition.
Haru.
Look, Yodo has her phone out.
She's gonna say it. Be ready.
I'm sure you're all familiar with Emma, yes? I'm also no stranger to technology, so please feel free to add me. For those of you listening outside Sapporo, outside Hokkaido, or even outside the country, this invitation extends to each of you as well. The keyword is Snow City. Well, there you have it.
The whole audience is friending her.
Shouldn't we be stopping her right now?
No, causing a scene here would only draw unwanted attention. I hate to say it, but all we can do for now is watch.
We can at least be glad we got the keyword. Now we can infiltrate Hyodo's jail anytime we like.
The smell here in Suzushino isn't too strong. Getting inside the jail won't be a problem.
So the preparations have been made.
Then let's go, everyone. If Mari-san really is the monarch, only we can stop her. We can't let her toy with the hearts of innocent people.
True that.
All right, then let's ready up and begin infiltration. So cold.
Can't see shit.
Look, there!
City encased in ice. Its serenity belies a yawning desolation.
So cold. Why is it so cold in the summer? The fact that we can enter this jail means that Mari-san really is the monarch.
Noir.
It's okay. My main concern is returning everyone's desires.
There's a building in the distance that looks like a castle. Should we go there?
Yeah, that's where the desires gotta be.
Okay, then let's make investigating that castle our top priority.
Let's go. Intruders! Get them!
Shadows, defeat them and move on.
Persona! Ravage them! This is it!
Castle should be just beyond here. How far does this ice wall go?
Doesn't seem like we can just break through it.
This place is so cold and empty. It's chilling to think this is how someone sees the world. It's over for me. Getting so sleepy.
Oracle has fainted.
Come on, stop fooling around. There must be an alternate route somewhere. Huh. That way is also blocked off. Then our only option is to follow this route. Let's take it as far as we can.
Very well. We shall analyze our surroundings and find a proper solution.
Oh, it's cold as balls out here. I'm gonna start jogging, I'm gonna freeze in place.
So says the jock of the group.
Hey, what else can I do? Every second we waste, that old hag gets another heart in the bag.
Skull's right. We need to keep moving. Yes, let's explore the castle perimeter and figure out the secret to getting in. It's a prison key.
Based on the past few jails, we should find something here that'll help us move forward.
Nice, the gate's open.
Don't you feel like something's off, though?
Not picking up any shadows on the radar.
Even so, we shouldn't let our guard down. Anything could happen.
Oh yeah, got ourselves a core.
That wasn't so hard. Think we're finally getting the hang of this?
So, Joker, what'd you get? Is that Mariko Hyodo on there?
Looks like a campaign flyer.
Wah!
The snowstorm came out of nowhere. Did we trigger this somehow?
Looks even worse than the area we just came from. It doesn't look like we can head that way anymore.
Then our exit is lost. An ill omen, to be sure.
Guys? I don't want to freeze to death here.
We need to run for shelter before we get completely snowed in.
I can help with that. Oracle, set our destination over there.
What'd you find? Whatever it is, I'm going.
Is this a heater?
It sure is big. We should be able to warm up here.
What the heck's a heater doing out here?
Let's just press it and see what happens.
So nice and warm. This really is perfect timing. We would have frozen solid out here.
Just the sight of it makes me feel more at ease.
We truly are fortunate to have found this.
You sound like my grandma, Blue.
I saw 3 other heaters too. Do you want to go check those out?
You mean you could see him from the tower? Huh, that's suspicious.
Maybe there's a connection. Like they were put there for a reason.
Then let's switch on all 3 heaters.
Let us make haste. The longer we linger at the fire, the harder it is to leave. O wicked bearer of flames, whose heat both soothes and ensnares, we shall sever thy temptation at once.
I think you might be overdoing it. Oh, look! The snowstorm stopped.
Perhaps the heaters have stopped it for good.
That must be why the enemies were guarding.
Looks like they're pretty handy. Let's keep them in mind in case we run into any more snowy issues.
Aww. Aw, what? Huh?
How'd you make it through the snowstorm unscathed?
So this is the goon behind that snowy mess.
Oh, I'll get punished for sure if she finds out I goofed up. Sorry, but you're all gonna die right here. Let's go. Ravage them!
Keep it going! Here we go! Say goodbye! I'll get it! The ice wall's gone.
No kidding. Wonder why.
Something tells me even a massive heater couldn't have done this.
I have a hypothesis. In Shibuya and Sendai, our key to progression both times was the core at the top of the prison keep. If the same logic applies, then couldn't that core we found earlier be the key to melting these ice walls?
It could very well be possible.
Yeah, not kidding.
Remember, we're in the metaverse. Some things we just have to accept and move on. In this case, we'll need to melt more ice walls to get inside the castle.
We know what we need to do. All right, Sophia. Ready or not?
Here we come.
Looks like we can descend from here, although there are shadows in the way.
It's a steep slope covered with snow. The danger is there regardless.
Hey, isn't that a snowboard over there? Why don't we use that to cruise down?
All right.
Yay, we got a core! Why is it a flower?
Wasn't she telling off that one staff member who let that flower wither?
I wonder if it's related to what she said earlier. How she wanted to make Sapporo a beautiful destination for all.
Well, I certainly understand her passion. Sacrificing her own people to do it is completely unacceptable.
Yes, I agree.
At any rate, we retrieved the core. Let's head back to Odori Park.
Oh, look! The ice wall disappeared.
We can move on to the next prison keep now. Let's go. The prison keep is there, but
It's the same ice barrier we encountered at Odori Park. We can't get through like this.
But the core is just ahead, right? What do we do?
How about up there? We may be able to drop in from above, as long as we're willing to climb.
Nice thinking, Inari. Then let's head over there.
Hey, don't you think we'd get there much easier if we slid down?
Good idea. You're sharp, Panther.
Witness as we gallantly soar down these slopes to safety. This may just be the inspiration I need.
You consider this inspiring?
Let's go.
I love the feeling of wind in my hair.
Careful, look ahead.
I really like the motion.
Move on. That might come in handy. We can attack with it.
Switch out.
Leave it to me. Persona! Persona!
As I suspected, it seems we can enter from here.
All right, let's do this thing!
All right, this is the third core.
Is this a badge?
It's the Sapporo Central Mayor's insignia. Simple yet effective symbol of power.
The Monarch's gonna punish us because of you. You think you could just do whatever you want?
Save that line for your monarch. Better yet, we'll tell her once we take you all out!
Persona! Ravage them!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit it decent! That's the way, Joker!
This is your end! Shadow defeated! Nice teamwork! I'm grateful!
Excellent. It seems the walls are no more.
Then let's get our asses in there.
Yeah, let's not waste any more...
How do you do, everyone?
That voice! Mari-san?
Are you working hard to keep Sapporo clean? To make it a glistening, filth-free city? Well, it's time for our regular cleanup. Anyone who calls themselves a proud member of my staff must take initiative. That means no slacking off, and not a single mote of dust left on the premises. I want this place spotless. Turn Sapporo into a paradise as pure as snow!
Something's coming! Hide!
Clean up ye! Clean up ho! Clean up ye-ho! Here we go! Very then in pure white snow! Hee-haw!
What's up with these little freaks?
They're everywhere! The He-Horde from hell!
I can hardly believe my eyes.
They're chanting about some cleanup routine. Maybe this is a periodic security measure? At any rate, it's too risky to charge in now. Let's head back to reality and see what we can do.
Hee-haw!
Hee-ho?
Hee-ho!
Yeehaw!
Hee-ho!
They're infected!
Alright, good bit. Now it's time to go.
Okay. Man, I thought we'd get somewhere today. That mess was whack.
A mess? It was Snowmageddon, I tell ya! Oh, the He-Horror!
Based on the timing of the announcement, I'm sure it was temporary. They were only a cleanup crew.
Then let's call it a day. We'll use this opportunity to rest up and prep for tomorrow.
Alright, what do you say we hit the bath and...
Ugh! How many times must I repeat myself?
Wait, is that?
Mariko Hyodo?
Did I not tell you? Our citizens suffer every time our personnel slacks off!
Forgive me.
What? You think I'll give you preferential treatment just because you're sick? Stand up straight and get back to doing your job! Our citizens would be ashamed of us. Might I remind you that you'll be working through the night to make up for lost time?
I'll do better.
Will that employee be all right?
Not if he keeps working in that condition. How can anyone survive like that?
Oh, it's you, children.
Mari-san, how could you allow such a horrible thing?
Horrible? Oh, no. Haru-chan, you misunderstand. I derive no pleasure in being so harsh. But it is a necessary measure to keep our city functioning. You see, we've been doing a campaign where our staff cleans up around the city for a month. Not only does it keep our staff in line, it enhances local safety as well. It's such an important job, yet this incompetent bungler here still has the nerve to show up late. How can I take pride in such poor behavior? All he seems to be capable of is making excuses.
A cleanup campaign, huh?
Could this be related to the He Horde?
I won't say it another time. Quit groveling and get back to work.
But he doesn't look well at all.
The unfortunate thing is, Haru-chan, everyone working for Sapporo City Hall is a worthless piece of garbage. I didn't set them straight. Who knows what kind of mischief they'd cook up? They might betray me in far more crucial matters.
Sounds to me like you're just making up bullshit to justify yourself.
This man needs medical attention. He's in no condition to work.
I'll help you. Come with me.
Sorry to trouble you.
What, excuse me? What do you think you're doing?
Just stop this, Mari-san!
Haru-chan?
The Mari-san I saw just now was nothing like the Mari-san I used to know. What happened to the Mari-san that treated everyone around her with kindness? You used to be surrounded by smiles. Everyone who met you was touched by your warmth and compassion. The way I remember you, Mari-san, you were like a sun that shined down on me. Why did you become like this? Why did you become so cold?
Haru.
I can't stop now. For her sake. Excuse me, but I'm going now.
Mari-san!
Don't pursue her, Haru. She's the monarch of the jail. In other words, our target. The only way we'll change her heart is in the jail.
I know how you feel, but right now we need to get this man to the hospital.
You're right.
I have a list of hospitals nearby. Let's move.
Who does she think she is, treating a sick worker like dog shit?
Ryuji.
My bad.
It's strange how she's so nice to us, but so unforgiving with her staff.
I don't know. I don't know what's making Mari-san act like this. She wasn't always like that. She used to be kind to everyone. What happened? I wonder if something horrible happened to make her the way she is.
The reason will become clear as we progress. Until then, we move forward.
Even though we had an unexpected obstacle, we managed to secure a route to the castle. Tomorrow, let's infiltrate that castle and head straight to Hyodo's cage.